All right, everybody. My name is Evan Tillery, and welcome to my YouTube channel called In My Opinion Sports, where I give my opinion on anything that's happening in sports, from games, players, who I feel like is going to win, and I'm here to just offer it and have some healthy debate in the comments on my Instagram. Without further ado, let's jump into the first topic. The topic of the day is, since the NBA bubble has just started, and we've had about a few games going on, the televised games on TNT and ESPN so far showcase four of the contenders who I feel will probably end up winning the championship. And on the west side, that will be the LA Lakers and LA Clippers, while on the east, it'll be the Milwaukee Bucks and the Boston Celtics. And let me explain why I personally feel that way. I feel as if with the Lakers, you can never count out LeBron. And when he has another top five player with him and Anthony Davis, they make for a very deadly combo. While LeBron James has kind of let Anthony Davis take control of the team, LeBron James is still LeBron James. LeBron James. Is, to me, the second greatest player to ever play the game of basketball. And when you have a 7-foot monster like AD who can score pretty much any way that he sees fit, whether it's a three-point, mid-range, in the paint, can cross you up a little bit, and he also plays defense. Like, he is a shot blocking machine. That is a tough combination to beat, and a lot of teams will not be able to stand up to that firepower of those two. So good luck to whoever plays them in the playoffs. The second team coming out the West will probably be the LA Clippers. This is going to be probably an all LA conference finals. So the reason why the Clippers is because Kawhi Leonard and Paul George. And they probably have, not probably, I'm going to say this as a straight fact. The Clippers have the deepest bench in the NBA. When you look at the Clippers bench, it is scary. You could talk about how, again, Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, but then you go to the bench and then they have Lou Williams, Montrezl Harrell, Landry Shamet, Reggie Jackson. Like, these guys are monsters, and they've been starters on other teams before. So with them taking a backup role, or not even really so much as a backup role, but coming off the bench, they will give other people's secondaries hell. And nobody can really match up to that. I don't think there's a team in the NBA with as deep of a bench as the Clippers. Eastern Conference contenders, the first team I have to say is the Milwaukee Bucks because of Giannis Antetokounmpo. He is a freak. Like, his nickname's the Greek Freak, and we all know that. But this guy literally is like something that the league has never seen before. And you could bring up people like, oh, but what about AD? What about like somebody like KG? Like, no. Giannis is bona fide 7 feet, has an 8-foot wingspan, and he can do almost anything. I still think that he needs to work on his jump shooting a little bit more and be more consistent at the free throw line. But those things just come along with practice. But when he gets downhill, can't nobody in the league stop him. I don't care who you put on him. You can try to contain him, but you will never, ever, ever stop him. But the only thing that hinders him is the bench that they have. When they're knocking down shots, the Bucks are very hard to beat. But if they start missing, and you have to not let Giannis beat you have to make those other guys beat you. You have to force the hand of Chris Middleton, Eric Bledsoe, Brooke and Robin Lopez. You have to have those guys hit those threes when Giannis is kicking it out. For them, because that's when they're most dangerous, is when they're hitting shots. But when they're off, it's going to be a long day for them. But coming out of a very, I wouldn't say weak East, but the East is not as strong as the West. But they should definitely be going into the Eastern Conference Finals. The last contender coming out of the East is none other than the Boston Celtics. Why the Celtics? Because Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Kemba Walker, Gordon Hayward, along with a Marcus Smart, is a very dangerous combination. Everybody was talking about, oh, Kemba is nothing but a poor man's Kyrie. He can't do this. They will never be as good. Well, being third in the East with their first year all together, and with Gordon Hayward actually like taking that step and realizing, hey, these young guys have a lot of talent. He doesn't have to do anything. And with Kemba coming from a team in Charlotte who was just terrible, he realized the importance of, I have to have these young guys go out and get theirs. I'm only here if they need me. And I personally feel like Kemba Walker has the top 3 handles in the league. And when it comes to ISO one-on-one play, there's not many people who can stand in front of him.
Bulls by 6. Walker. And he's got it here.
One thing that troubles me with the Celtics is their lack of presence in the paint. Now, you could say, oh, well, they got Taco Fall. They got Enes Kanter. Enes Kanter is a very good offensive big man, but he is very suspect on defense. Like, sometimes you got to put it like he's missing in action, MIA. He's on the back of a milk carton. It's hard to even find him to get a rebound. And Taco hasn't have enough experience yet to see what he could do on the bigger level. He doesn't get the run that he should, which I feel like Brad Stevens needs to give him that presence. Like, Taco Fall is 7'6". Put him in there and let him try to get some boards. But I do feel like that Jason Tatum, Brown, Gordon Hayward, and Kemba and Smart will be able to bail him out of those situations. All right, guys. So those are my contender NBA bubble. Let me know what you think down below. Let's have a conversation. I'm here for all debates and questions. You can DM me in the comments. I'm always here for it, man. So always peace, love, and positivity. Thank you, guys. Have a blessed day.